And that is a matter of belief and ibadah, both. Because you are bound to believe in halal and haram. And number two, you should eat or do only halal and not to do haram. It needs correction and reformation of your personality. Because if the personality is not corrected, he will eat whatever he. Got it? So, prayer is a correction facility or a correction act. We call it mu'alij. We call it what? Mu'alij. Mu'alij is from ilaj. Ilaj means treatment. So, prayer treats you. Prayer treats you. And you know treatment plant. Yes, the filthy thing is becoming clean with what? The treatment. Got it? Like as our sewage water, they are taking it out, then they treat it. And later on that leave it to the ocean or to the river or whatever. Got it?
Yes.
So to some extent that's purified. Yes? So prayer is a treatment. So there's the connection of ayah number 6. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, O you who believe, Iza qumtum ila salati, Iza aradtumul qiyama ila salah. Iza aradtum al qiyama ila salah. Iza qumtum ila salati, when you want to stand for prayer. Means when you want to pray. When you want to pray. So, ira aradtumul qiyama ila salah mean aradtumus salah. When you want to pray, fasilu wujuhakum, so wash your faces. Wa aydiyakum ilal marafiqi, and your hands along with elbows. Ila in the meaning of ma'a. Wa aydiyakum ma'al marafiqi, and wash your hands along with your elbows. Otherwise, ila mean up to your elbows. So up to, so the thing after up to, that will be excluded. That will be excluded. So that's why we say that ila is in the meaning of ma'a. Because وَحُرُوفُ الْجَرْ تَأْتِي بَعْضُهَا بِمَعنَى الْبَعْضِ. You should write this rule. وحروف الجر تأتي بعضها بمعنى البعض. حروف الجر, how many حروف are? 17. You did not memorize نظم ما يتعامل.
We're supposed to.
Huh? You have one copy or not?
Yes.
You have it? So just bring me one copy. That's only 2-3 pages.
I think I have the book, or I'll find it.
Yes, so just find it out. No, the Nazmum et Amel, that's only 2 pages.
Oh, I have Sharam Yatam.
No, Sharm et Amel is something else. I'm not asking that. I'm asking for that poetry.
Okay.
Because I don't have it here. Got it? So sometime I forget something, I have to. Got it?
Yes.
And that is the start. Huruf jar is के नौए अव्वल हफ्दा हरफे जरब वद में दा यकीन कांदरी यक द्वेत आमद जुमला बेचूं उचरा बाओ ताओ काफुलामो वाओ मुंजो मुस्खला रुब्बा हाशा मिन अदाफी अनqala hatta ilah. You remember or not?
Yes.
Yes, so look, in one verse, baओ ताओ काफुलामो वाओ मुंजो मुस्खला. And you know, at that time we were, yes, beating the desk with, yes, and making a music. Because music you can memorize very easily. If you will not do it in music, you cannot memorize it. Got it?
Yes.
Because Human brain is accepting music very easily. Not even the human, the animal brain. And even certain plants, they do not give the fruit. Yes, then the expertise says that just give her the music. Yes, and then they start. Got it?
Yes.
Ya ayyuhallazina amanu. Yes, why? Huh? Yes. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, O you who believed, iza qumtum ila salati. Iza qumtum, when you want to stand for prayer. فَغْسِلُوا وُجُوهَكُمْ, so wash your faces. وَأَيْدِيَكُمْ, and your hands إِلَى الْمَرَافِقِ مَعَ الْمَرَافِقِ, along with the elbows. Because if the elbow remain dry, you don't have wudu. Your prayer is not done. You have to repeat it. You have to repeat it. So somebody repeated it. And he came to Mullah, said, that you told me repeat it, your prayer is not done. He said, so you wetted the elbows? He said, no. He said, repeat it. Said, you didn't tell me that. Wash the elbow and then go. Yes. فَغَسِلُوا, so that is just like if something fell in the well and you told him that to bring out 40 or 50 buckets of water from that well, so it will become pure. And the guy came, I did it. He said, so you brought out the dead rat? He said, no, I didn't. Yes. فَغْسِلُوا وُجُوهَكُمْ, so wash your faces. Because certain things are matters of common sense. Got it? But sir, a lot of people are there, they don't have it. Yes. فَغْسِلُوا وُجُوهَكُمْ, so wash your faces. وَأَيْدِيَكُمْ, and your hands إِلَى الْمَرَافِقِ, along with elbows. وَامْسَحُوا بِرُؤُوسِكُمْ, وَامْسَحُوا بِرُؤُوسِكُمْ, and وَامْسَحُوا بِرُؤُوسِكُمْ, and touch with wet hands. Masa mean? Huh?
Wet hands.
No. Touching with wet hand, not wetting hand. Yes, touch with wet hand, the same thing. وَامْسَحُوا بِرُؤُوسِكُمْ, and touch your heads with wet hands. وَأَرْجُلَكُمْ, so this is عطف on وُجُوهَكُمْ and أَيْدِيَكُمْ. فَغْسِلُوا وُجُوهَكُمْ وَأَيْدِيَكُمْ وَأَرْجُلَكُمْ إِلَى الْكَعْبَيْنِ. So وَأَرْجُلَكُمْ is عطف on what? وُجُوهَكُمْ وَأَيْدِيَكُمْ. According to Shia, that is matuf on biru'usikum. Because there is a qiraat and that's mutawatir. That is or not?
Yes.
وَأَرْجُلِكُمْ إِلَى الْكَعْبَيْنِ. وَامْسَحُوا بِرُؤُوسِكُمْ, and touch your heads with wet hand. وَأَرْجُلَكُمْ, and wash your feet. إِلَى الْكَعْبَيْنِ, so the same إِلَى مَعَ الْكَعْبَيْنِ. إِلَى الْكَعْبَيْنِ, along with ankles. So now, this is the ayah, which is the base of wudu. So here 4 things are mentioned: face, hands, and feet washing. And the 4th one is touching the head with wet hand. Now, what is wash? Wash mean imrarul ma ala shay. إمرار الماء على الشيء مع تقطير قطرة أو قطرتين. To put water on a thing and let it fall down even 1 or 2 drops. and masa. Imrarul yadil mablula ala al-'adh. That is to pass your wet hand over a thing. Passing wet hand over a thing, that's called mas. Imrarul yadil mablula ala al-'adh. أو ما على العضو على العضو أو ما على العضو. So the second word which I told you, ما على العضو, it included what? Yes. So what this ما على العضو? Look, you touched your head with wet hand. That is مسح على العضو. What ما على العضو? مسح على ما على العضو الخفين والجبيرة. What? الخفين والجبيرة. Yes, touching the socks, because socks are on your feet. ما على العضو. Or touching the bandage on wound with wet hand. So that's what ما على العضو mean. So now, what is wajh? Face. As far as wudu is concerned. So look at me. Look. Min mambat ash-sha'r. Look at me when I am demonstrating. So look at me. Min mambat ash-sha'r ila asfal az-zaqan. This way. This way. Vertical. So where from the hair are grown, and fuqaha purposely said min mambat ash-sha'r, the growing place, and didn't say min ash-sha'r. Yes, otherwise Tariq Jan's face starts here from. Yes. Yes, and a little bit late, yes, same thing is happening to Abdul Basit. So, min mambat ash-sha'r, where from the hair are grown, the hair are growing place. So, from growing place of head hair, ila asfal az-zaqan, to beneath the chin, to beneath the chin. And وما بين شحمتي الأذنين, and in between the two lobes of ears. So now, look at me. So this will be like this. So this is face. Got it?
Yeah.
And hands. So hands and feet, both Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself defined. Ilal marafiq and ilal ka'bain. Along with elbows and along with ankles. And that is according to all fuqaha. Except Imam Zufar ibn Huzayl. Imam Zufar said that Ilah is for Ghaya. Got it? Mullah Yusuf?
Yes.
Ilah is for what?
Al-Ghaya.
Al-Ghaya. So he said Ghaya is not included in Mughayya. So Mughayya is the hand and elbow is the Ghaya. So Ghaya is not included. Got it? And same is the case of ankles. Ankle is Ghaya and feet is Mughayya. So Ghaya is not included in Mughayya. So he said, this not must to wash this, nor the ankle. But that's only the saying of whom? Imam Zufar ibn Huzayl. Yes, the big student of Imam Abu Hanifa. Very great alim. But look, writing is good. He was the biggest student of Imam Abu Hanifa. He and Hassan ibn Ziyad. But the mazhab of Abu Hanifa is known through whom? Imam Abu Yusuf and Imam Muhammad. Because they were writers. Because they both were writers. Yes. Got it? Or not it? So Mawli Yusuf, this is your good sifat that you are writing. Yes? Got it? Yes, a Sahabi came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he said, Ya Rasulullah, sometime I forget what you say. I forget what you say. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Ista'in biyadik. Yes, help yourself with your hand. Help yourself with what?
Your hands.
With your hands. Means write it down. Got it? So that is. Because photographic memory, everybody has been blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Levels are different, but everybody has been helped by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, supported by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, blessed by Allah. Yes, that everybody has photographic memory. So all of you are good in this regard that you are writing. Those who are not writing, they have to start it from tonight. Yes. Whatever and how much you can write. Have a notebook, proper notebook. Not to pick up a paper there from, then going out or throwing it there in the water. Yes. Look, Professor, how much you wrote in these 30 years? Yes. Say it. Tell them. Look, you are sitting at home. Just bring out your notes and yes, instead of wasting your time on telephone. Yes. So, and now, what is head? So head is known. That is, look at me. Here from the hair growing place, it goes all the way to the back and up to your ears. So that is called head. So when Allah said, and touch your head with wet hand. So Imam Malik Rahmatullah Alayhi says, this is head. So Malikiya, when they do masa, they do like this. Got it? That is first according to Imam Malik. And Imam Shafi Rahmatullah Alayhi says, that in normal saying, if you will get hold of someone here a few years, so he can ask you, oh, but leave my hair. Yes, and sometime he can say, leave my head. So head is said for 2, 3, 4 years. So Imam Shafi Rahmatullah say at least 3, 4 years must be touched with. Because Allah said. But Imam Abu Hanifa Rahmatullah Alayhi says that to include the whole head, isti'ab. That's called what? Isti'ab. So including the whole head in masa, that is hardship. That's what? Hardship. That is hardship. And Imam Abu Hanifa says, if that is to touch your whole head with wet hand, so then why you are not going to wash it? He said, not to be difficult for people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says only touch is okay. Otherwise you are supposed to order, wash your head. You are supposed to say what? Say, important organ, so wash it. But as that is hard for people. Different type of weathers are there. In cold weather, especially where it is snowing, and 5 times a day you will be washing your head. So maybe before completing 10 prayers, you are gone to Allah. Yes. You will get frozen. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, okay, must. Got it? Yeah. So that. And number 2, regarding Imam Shafi, because before him some ulama said it. So Imam Abu Hanifa Rahmatullah said that is considered like a joke. Yes, who will call it must? You are must. You are done the must. This is like a joke. So then, Imam Rahmatullahi Alayhi says, at least 1/4 of the head must be touched with a wet hand. How much? 1/4. So they said, where from you have taken this 1/4? He said, from aql and naql both. From aql and naql both. They said, what is the naql? So he said that, look, if 1/4 of a dress is filthy and somebody has performed his prayer, so his prayer is not done. But if that is less than 1/4 and he prayed therein and later on he came to know that, oh, this much was filthy, but that was less than 1/4, his prayer is done. So he said that 1/4 is a considerable concept in Sharia. 1/4 is what? A considerable concept in Sharia. That is number one. And number two, aql. That's also aql, and this also aql. That the physicist, who? The physicist, I like to say the medical side. They have divided the human head into 4 portions. Yes, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And if you will go there to anatomy, so you will find it out. Yes, basically 4 portions. Yes, 4 parts. This one is called what? Say.
Frontal lobe.
Huh?
Yeah, frontal lobe.
Frontal lobe. Yes. So, this called in Sharia and in Arabic, nasiya. What? Nasiya. This is called qazal. This is called for the yameen. And this called for the yasar. So even the Arabs, they have divided into 4 portions. So it means that 1/4 is a considerable part of head. They say naql. He said, Mughira ibn Shu'bah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates, Ata Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam subatata qawmin fabala wa tawazza'a wa masaha binasiyatihi. That Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was passing by a trash place of a people of Ansar. So he was in need of a natural call to answer the natural call. So he did it. And then he made his wudu there. وَمَسَحَ عَلَى نَاسِيَتِهِ. And he touched his nasiya. So nasiya, as we mentioned, qazal for the yameen, for the yasar, and nasiya. So it means that practice of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is also there, that he touched 1/4 of the head. He touched 1/4 of the head. So now, these are the only 4 faraz in wudu. If somebody will do only these faraz, nothing else, his prayer is done. But that is makruh because he has not washed his nose, he has not washed his mouth, he has not did masa of his ears, nor he has done masa of his neck. But his prayer is done. Got it? According to Jamhur, the tartib and the sequence, that is also faraz. As it is mentioned here, first you have to wash face, then hands, then touch your head, and then wash your feet. So tartib is faraz according to Jamhur, and that is sunnah according to Abu Hanifa. So if somebody started his wudu from feet side and came towards face, his wudu is done. So tartib is farz according to Jumhur. Number one. Number two, intention for wudu is must and farz according to Jumhur. Because of innamal a'malu binniyat. So the difference will come there if somebody was walking in heavy rain and he got wet from head to toe. He got wet but washed from head to toe. Or somebody fell down in a swimming pool or in a water channel and he got washed from head to toe. So with that wash, can he pray? According to Abu Hanifa, yes. But because practically his wuzu is done. Practically, his wuzu is done, but according to Jumhur, not. According to Jumhur, not. Because he did not have the intention of wudu. So now what? So they say, if that is a heavy rain, and somebody is walking there in heavy rain, so what difficult job? He should make the intention of wudu. Yes, he is washed and wudu is done. Got it. They say just make the intention. Or he was falling to a swimming pool, so he said, yes, I intend the wudu also. So he fell down, when he came out, wudu is done. Got it? So you can have a reservation, but the tartib, they say tartib is automatically done, the sequence. Yes. And such like wetting, the tartib is automatically done. And such like falling, the tartib is automatically done because he got washed from head to toe. Got it? Not once. Yes. He was there for a few minutes. He just washed it here from and from there and started with the face and go ahead towards the feet and things like that. But the only case is that if somebody started his wuzu from feet side or from the middle, he started with touching head. So according to Abu Hanifa, wuzu is done, and according to us, not done. And that what we are giving the fatwa, and people are getting that fatwa according to Abu Hanifa, that when you are traveling somewhere, yes, and there in the sink you cannot wash your feet. So we say just take water with you to the bathroom. When your job is done, that job. So after that, start with feet. Wash your feet there in the commode. Yes, when you will come out, then you should make the remaining wudu. Thanks to Abu Hanifa. Made it easy for those who are traveling a lot to San Francisco. Yes?
Yes. Aisha, can't you do it, like make wuzu and then go back in there to keep the teeth?
That is very difficult. And if there is only one public bathroom and people are lined up, so then what you will do? Say. Yes, so the easy way is. Yes. So tartib is sunnah. And then according to Imam Malik, muwalat is farz also. What is muwalat? That all these actions must be one after the other right away. So you may not let an organ to get dry and then you will wash another one. And that is sunnah according to Abu Hanifa, Shafi and Ahmad. Muwalat. And according to Ahmad ibn Hanbal, but I never found that that is his mazhab, even though that is his qawl. Yes, to start wudu with Bismillah, that's also for us. That qawl is narrated from Imam Ahmad. Got it? Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, or you who believe, iza qumtum ila salati, when you intend prayer, aradtumus salata. Qumtum ila salati, aradtumus salata. Well, qiyam, drop the qiyam. Yeah, no, don't cut it. After that, A, aradtumus salah. Aradtumul qiyama ila salah, A, aradtumus salah. Look, you wrote it. What? Aradtumul qiyama ila salah. Yes?
Yes.
You wrote it?
Yes.
So after that, A, this is tafsir. A is what?
يعني
A is harf tafsir. So say A, aradtumus salah. After that writing, you should write A, aradtumus salah. إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة, when you intend to pray, فاغسلوا وجوهكم, so wash your faces, وأيديكم, and your hands, إلى المرافق, along with elbows, وامسحوا برؤوسكم, and touch with wet hands your heads, وأرجلكم, and wash your feet, إلى الكعبين, along with ankles. While kuntum junuban, and if you are in state of janabat, so when the janabat happen, because four types of liquids are coming out of the frontal part. One is the urine, second is mazi, third is wadi, and fourth is mani. So urine is known. It breaks wudu. Urine breaks wudu. Wadi is also known. That's actually a sticky liquid which is for the protection of that urine way. Because that is proof. That is what? That is proof. You know urine is acidic. What is urine? Acidic. If that proof is not, and that is not there on the channel where from this urine is coming, yes, if it will not prove from inside that, and the urine will come, so the thing is gone as a whole. Yes, got it? So when you are in need of urine, so first Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what a system. Yes, so this liquid, yes, it comes automatically. Yes, and it, yes, paste it from all around. Got it? So sometime it comes before the urine. Sometime because maybe be a little bit extra release, so that's why the extra came out. The extra came out. So that also break wuzu only. That's called wadi. That's called wadi. And the third one is mazi. Mazi is also a liquid. That is not as sticky as wadi is, but not as soft as urine is. That is right in between. And that is, if somebody is talking sexual talk or sexual touch, so that liquid comes out, and that also break wudu. That also break wudu. And mani is a specific liquid. zi dafkin wa shahwatin. When the sex is in motion. What do you say? What did it say? Zi dafkin wa shahwatin. Number one, the sex is in emotion. And number two, it does not come like this, soft low. It jumps. Yes, it jumps. Got it? So that is called mani. And when that comes out of human body, so that is called state of janabat. Also it is called al-hadasul akbar, the big hadath. When you do not have wudu, that's called al-hadasul asghar, the small hadath. When state of janabat, that's called al-hadathul akbar. So the small hadas, that is gone with wudu. And the big hadas, that need a shower. That need a shower. Then it comes out sometime when a person is awake, and sometime when he is sleeping. So in sleep, that is called ihtilam. That is called ihtilam. And awake, either with sexual touch, or with proper sex, or with rubbing. So it comes out. So all that cause the state of janabat. And number 3, iltiqa al-khatanain. When the penis tip entered into the vagina, only tip entered into the vagina. So discharge took place or not? That is state of janabat. Got it?
Yes.
وَإِذَا تَوَارَتْ الْحَشْفَى. That's how you study in fiqh. You remember or not? Yes. وَإِذَا تَوَارَتْ الْحَشْفَى. And hashfa is, yes, the circumcised tip. What did it call in?
Foreskin.
Huh?
Foreskin.
No, foreskin is cutted. Yes, the tip. After cut it. That's called hashfa. Got it?
Yes.
Which is looking like a cape. Yes. So that's called hashfa. When they disappeared inside. Got it? So wherever the musabbab is not known to the third party, so sabab is a good replacement for that. Like in safar, when you are traveling, so Sharia has given us the concession. What is the concession? To pray only 2 rakat. To pray only?
2 rakat.
Why? Because in safar there is hardship and difficulty. In safar there is,
Hardship.
but you feel it or you don't feel it, I do not know. You feel the hardship when you are traveling or you do not. Some people, they enjoy the traveling. Some of them, they are getting headache for traveling. So as that thing is not felt and seen to the other, so that's why the actual supper is the good replacement. That whenever you are traveling, that you will pray. So here also, a third party, he knows that discharge went out or not. Say. A third party knows? No, so that's why, that only thing. وَإِن كُنْتُمْ جُنُبًا. And if you are in state of janabat, فَاتَّهَرُوا. What do you say? What is this فَاتَّهَرُوا?
It's from Bab al-Tafsir.
أَصْلُهُ تَطَهَّرُوا فَتَطَهَّرُوا. What? فَتَطَهَّرُوا. So after alal it became فَاتَّهَرُوا. Got it?
Yes.
So write it down. فَتَطَهَّرُوا. أَصْلُهُ فَتَطَهَّرُوا. You have written?
No.
So write it down. Otherwise your tafsir will be incomplete. فَتَطَهَّرُوا. So now what bab that is? Your taf'il is gone.
Tafa'ul.
Yes, tafa'ul. And in tafa'ul is takalluf. So takalluf is actually insistence. What?
Assistance.
Insistence.
Insistence.
Yes. Insistence.
Assistance.
So Allah insisted on availing taharat and purity. So fatwaharu mean clean yourself perfectly. Allah did say clean yourself. He said clean yourself perfectly. وَإِن كُنْتُمْ جُنُبًا. And if you are in state of janabat, فَاتْوَهَّرُوا فَتَطْوَهَّرُوا. So clean yourself perfectly. So how it will be perfectly? is we wash our mouth and nose in wudu as well. But in wudu that is sunnah. But here in janabat, washing nose and mouth, that is farz. If somebody did not do it, he is still in state of janabat, even though he has taken shower. Got it? And in that wash, to go to utmost, that is sunnah. So that's why sunnah is to gargle. Yes. Sunnah is to gargle. And number two, to have water in nose that you feel bad. Got it? Just take it inside the nostril. You're like, got it? And why it is so? Because of this fatwa haru. Because of this one word, fatwa haru. Because you have to clean your body. So what is body? The outfit. What is body?
Outfit.
The outfit of your body. You have to wash it perfectly. So now mouth and nose, min wajh that is dakhil and min wajh that is zahir. Yes? If you are looking to it, so here is the outside. That is inside. But as that is open, so that is outside as well. And same is the case of mouth. Yes? Same is the case of mouth. So that's why washing nose and washing mouth, that is farz in ghusl janabat. That is farz. But now a reservation from Mawli Yusuf. And that is, that same is the case of eyes. Same is the case of eyes. That eyes, min wajh that is dakhil and min wajh that is zahir. So why not to wash the eyes inside like nose and mouth? Yes, so the illa is لأنه ضار ببني آدم, because that is harmful. That is what? That is harmful. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah doesn't say that make yourself blind, but you have to be in pure condition. Yes. Got it? So just add to the madhab of Ahmad ibn Hanbal in wuzu another faraz. He said, as washing nose and mouth in ghusl janabat is faraz. So he said in wuzu is also faraz. You should add it there. To Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. He said that washing nose and mouth, that's also faraz in wudu. We say, Imam Ahmad, with due respect, you are a ajib man. Wudu is asal and ghusl janabat is fara'a. Fara'a in a sense that sometime it happened. But wudu, constantly we are doing it. Regularly we are making wudu. So you cannot make the qiyas of wudu on ghusl. Instead, ghusl should be made a qiyas of ghusl on wudu. So you cannot take the farziyah here to make it farz there. وَإِن كُنْتُمْ جُنُبًا فَاتْطَهَّرُوا. And if you are in state of janabat, فَاتْطَهَّرُوا, so purify yourself completely. وَإِن كُنْتُمْ مَرْ, so how will be a proper ghusl? So three things are must. Number one, washing mouth. Number two, washing nose. Number three, washing the whole body. Washing the whole body. And make it sure that the whole body is washed, even the pores of your hairs. That's why the fuqaha say that to rub it. That rub the body to make sure that the whole body is wet. That whole body? Yes, is wet or washed.
You have to do it 3 times or?
No, there is no need of 3 times. Yes, that's only for your assurance. There are certain people who are the Malikhuliyah, they wash their body 10 times even. They start once again, that maybe. Yes, in our village there is one guy, nice man, but he has that problem. Yes, so in cold weather, he goes to the water channel and in our land, yes, from river Indus, a water channel is coming, that is freezing water. Yes, so in cold weather, he takes one of his servant with him and he said that just watch me. I want to dip, that I am holy solely was under the water. And sometime we had a some khabis type of servant. He's telling him that no, yes, I saw your head, it was out. Yes, so once again he goes, I say, you will cause him death, khabis. You will kill him in this cold water. وَإِن كُنْتُمْ جُنُبًا فَاتْطَهَّرُوا. And if you are in state of janabat, فَاتْطَهَّرُوا. So purify yourself or clean yourself completely. وَإِن كُنْتُمْ مَرْضَى. And if you are sick, أو على سفر, or you are on a journey, أو جاحد منكم من الغائط, or any one of you comes from غائط. So غائط is actually literally mean a trench. Literally mean trench. But mostly the villagers, they are going for call of nature to the trenches or to the open fields. So that's why in books, in Hadith, you will find the words ghayat or buraz. Ghayat or buraz. Buraz means desert. So as they were going to desert. Yes, because mentioning the actual poo, that is not looking good every time. So that's why the place is mentioned, where the people used to do. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because it is not looking good for Allah, yes, to say awjahadu min al-ghul. Yes. So the place is mentioned. And that is one of the alaqatul majaz. One of the alaqatul majaz, zikrul mahal wa yuradu minhu al-hal. Zikrul mahal wa yuradu minhu al-hal. And what is the hal? The actual thing. Got it? Yeah. And what is the mahal? The trench. أَوْ جَاحَدٌ مِّنْكُم مِّنَ الْغَائِطِ. Or any one of you came back from answering the call of nature. So that's technical meaning. Literal meaning is, or any one of you came back from the trench. Came back from the trench. أَوْ لَامَسْتُمُ النِّسَاءَ. Or you have done lamas of woman. أَوْ لَامَسْتُمُ النِّسَاءَ. You have done the lamas of woman. فَلَمْ تَجِدُوا مَاءً. And you did not find water. فَلَمْ تَجِدُوا مَاءً. You did not find water. فَتَيَمَّمُوا صَعِيدًا طَيِّبًا. فَتَيَمَّمُوا صَعِيدًا طَيِّبًا. So then perform tayammum, sa'idan tayyiban, with clean earth. Sa'id is actually a flat land. Sa'id is what? Flat land. So, fatayammamu. So do tayammum sa'idan tayyiban, with a pure land. Famsahu biwujuhikum, and touch your faces. وَأَيْدِيكُمْ, and your hands minhu, with that or of that. So now here a few issues. That if somebody does not find the water to make wuzu or to take a shower, or he was unable to use water because he was sick, so he was in need of purification in taharat, so for him the replacement is a tayammum. And tayammum is actually, you can call it dry ablution or ablution with dirt. Ablution with dirt. So now tayammum, that is a complete taharat or that is not? So the answer is yes. That's a complete taharat like wudu and ghusl. Like is wudu purified you are in need of ghusl. The ghusl purified you. Same is the case of tayammum. Number 2. Wudu is taharat asli. The original taharat. And tayammum is taharat zaruri. That is purification in need. Taharat is zaruri mean?
In need.
Purification in need. And in need, that is substitute of wudu and ghusl both. Now at least regularly we are doing wudu. Ghusl sometime we take or we are in need of. But wudu, in one day, 3, 4, 5 times we are in need of wudu because we have to pray. So now tayammum is daruri in this sense that it is for time. So we say no, that is not for a specific time. As long as you need it. As long as you need it. So that's why if you did tayammum early in the morning for Fajr prayer, so as long as that is not broken, you can pray with the Zuhr prayer, the Asr prayer, the Isha prayer, the Maghrib prayer. You do not need that without breakage you will make your tayammum again. Because that's just like wudu. So wudu, if you made early in the morning, yes, and it was not broken, you can pray your prayer up to Isha or not. Yes. So same is the case of tayammum. Got it? Then as that is a replacement of wudu, so it was supposed to use the dirt on 4 organs, which are farz according to all 4 schools of jurisprudence. The face, the hands, the head, and the feet. But in Sharia, tayammum is only, look, zarbatun lil wajh wa zarbatun lil yadain. One hit of dirt for your face, and the second hit, that's for your hand. Got it? Got or not?
Yes.
Yes. Now the head, that is dropped, and the feet, they are dropped. So the face is sufficed the head. The hit for face, sufficed the head, and putting dirt on head, it is not looking good. Sharia is very sophisticated concept. And the hands sufficed the feet. And feet, anyhow, any way it has the dirt. So there is no need of putting extra dirt on your feet. In one way or the other, feet will have the dirt. Got it?
Yes.
Then for ghusl, the same way. Only these 2 hit. State of janabat, and the person was unable to use water or water was not available. So tayammum. And the same tayammum. Got it? Or not it? And that's what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told Ammar ibn Yasir radiyallahu ta'ala an. Sahaba rizwanullahi alayhim ajma'een, they used not to miss the sitting with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they were in groups, and they were making turn of taking the goats and lambs to the mountains. So for example, 2 guys, they were taking the mountains of 5, 10 people, and they were sitting with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam studying deen. Then the next day, another 2, they used to take it, and they were joining the class. Got it? And when they were back, So they were asking that what you learned today. So then in the evening they were teaching them that today Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us like this. So one day that was the turn of Ammar and Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma. So they were taking rest at midday under the trees. And wet dream happened to both of them. When one woke up, said, oh my God, this is Zuhr time and here no water for ghusl. I have wet dreams. So the other say, yes, coincidence, I have the same thing. Now what should we do? So Sayyidina Umar radiyallahu ta'ala said, As'al Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. I will wait until I ask Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam that what for janabat? For wudu, we know the tayammum, but what for janabat? And Ammar ibn Yasir radiyallahu ta'ala an, he went down to a trench and took off his dress. And nakedly, he was rolling over the sand and the dirt and he was saying, yes, and then he prayed. Then he prayed. Because he applied his mind that for wuzu, yes, the two hit here and here. But ghusl is for the whole body. So that's why its tayammum will be of the whole body as well. Yes, that was his ijtihad. So he did it. When they came back, they related the story to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam smiled to Ammar and he said, "No, yakfika hada ya Ammar." Yeah, Ammar, that was enough for you. Yakfika ya Ammar. Got it? So then, if you can ask the Salafiyya that you are going by Hadith, but here to Ammar radiallahu ta'ala, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said like this, yakfika darbatain, yes, yakfika darbatan, only 2 hits were enough for you. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how he indicated or how he demonstrated, first hit like this, and the second hit, so Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not do it. Yes, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did it like this. Yes, so actually he was indicating to him, that means to touch your hands up to elbows, but he didn't go up to elbows. So tell them that you have to, yes, instead of janabat for tayammum, you have to take hadith into consideration. Yes, don't go there. Yes, just only this and just go and pray. Got it? Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khairi khalq. Professor.